So in the Dupont analysis, as I told you, we are going to divide the return on equity into three different parts to understand why the return on equity of a company is increasing or declining. Okay. So let's first calculate the return on equity of Nestle India over a year. Okay. So return on equity is nothing but profit after tax divided by equity share capital. Yes. So profit after tax we already have here. And equity share capital is the total share capital, which includes reserves and surplus as well. So we will take the total shareholders fund. Yes. Total shareholders funds, which includes reserves and surplus and the paid up capital. And when we divide the PAT with equity share capital, we will get the return on equity, 44%, 103%, which means what? Which means that your profit is more than the equity share capital of a company. The equity share capital of a company is 1918 crore, wherein the profit that the company has earned is 1968 crore. So the capital is less than the profits of a company. And therefore the ROE of a company have increased significantly up. Now we have to find out the reason. What have happened suddenly? Why the return on equity of a company have increased from 44 to 103% suddenly? Now we have to find out the reason. To find out the reason, we need to divide or break the return on equity into three parts, which is also called as a Dupont analysis. Remember, the return on equity increases because of three reasons. One is because of the profit. If the profits of the company will grow, the return on equity of a company will also grow. Because in the numerator, you have what? The profit after tax. So if the profit grows, your return on equity will also grow. Right? So the first one is the profitability growth. Second is the efficiency. If the efficiency of the company will increase, the return on equity of a company is going to increase. Now, how to calculate the efficiency, we'll see later on. And the third reason why the return on equity of a company increases is because of the leverage. If the company take loan and run its operations in the overall capital of a company, the return on equity will increase. Why? Because in the denominator, what we have is equity share capital. If the equity share capital is less, or is going to get lower, and the dependency of company is more on the leverage or the loan or the debt, then the return on equity of a company will increase. Remember that. So if the dependency on the leverage increases for a company, the return on equity of a company increases. Because if the denominator increase, what will happen? Your return on equity will decline. So there are three reasons. One is profitability, second is the efficiency, and the third is the leverage. If all these three increases, your return on equity will increase.